Everyone, coming to you guys for the next rated on Denzel Washington. Is he okay? We see Denzel pointing his finger hard out in France out there, and I'm saying, yeah, I had no worried, and I'm saying, yeah, for Denzel, and I'm saying, yeah, he's one of our favorite, and my man, but Denzel have to watch himself, and I'm saying, yeah, and you guys that we talk about this many times, and I told you guys straight up when coming to our people, a lot of us have to be careful, moving forward, especially when coming to our black celebrity males. We did a video back in November 2023. I told you guys straight up, I'm saying, yeah, between 2024 and 2026, they're coming after for all these celebrity males, especially, I'm saying, yeah, because African American celebrity males are easy target, easy shakedown, especially anyone in old Hollywood, from back in the day and stuff like that. They're coming for a lot of people. I'm saying? Yeah. So, you see right now, I'm saying, poor Smokey Robinson, I'm saying? Yeah. So we're not here to say whether it's true or not, but that's why you say poor Smokey, and I see Smokey will end up at the settle, I'm saying? Yes. I see what it is they do to Smokey. I'm saying? Yeah, sad situation, but, I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to say that he's innocent 100%, but what I'm seeing when coming to Smokey, some things was unjust, and I'm saying? Yeah, and poor Smokey, and I'm getting caught up. I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm seeing some things, a complete shakedown when coming to Smokey Robinson situation. I'm saying? Yeah, and the way how I see they do it, I'm saying? Yeah, and I told you guys privately what time it is, and you guys remember they did a video about a bunch of initials and stuff, and November 2020. I told you guys they'll be coming for certain people. I'm saying? Yeah, between now and the end of 2026. Yeah, and what I'm looking here and what I'm seeing here, for Denzel Washington. When I look at Denzel, I look at Samuel Jackson's, I look at Forrest Whitaker, I look like Don Cheadle, I look like a lot of the old, some of the guys that I'm close to my age and who older. I'm saying? Yeah, they have to watch themselves. I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people have to watch themselves. I'm saying? Yeah, between now and 2026. I'm saying? Yeah. So we're not saying that anything with Denzel, but he have to watch himself also too. A lot of stuff is not true. A lot of these stuff, 90% of these cases are shakedown, but it's easy to destroy our black males in the media. I'm saying? Yeah, because a lot of us, we're gonna run with anything for views and likes now. I'm saying? Yeah, when coming to media and stuff, they want to take down any kind of black celebrity right now. You just have to drop it on TikTok with some kind of AI or some kind of stuff and let it go viral and stuff, and yeah, and people are gonna run with it. All they gotta do is drop it in the black blogs, and the black blogs will run it, and that's it. You run wild. That's what they gotta do now. It's like back in the day, you'd have to go through mainstream media and all that kind of stuff. But now you have, a whole bunch of black blogs who will just be peddling stuff. And I'm saying, yeah, and just running stuff. Yeah. So I'm seeing that all these men have to be careful between now and 2026. So I hope that, I'm saying, yeah, when coming to, whether it's Denzel, when coming to, even Morgan Freeman and all too, he and all too have to watch himself also too. I'm saying Morgan, Forrest Whitaker, all these, Don Cheadle. I'm seeing a lot of people that, I'm saying, that names could start popping up when coming to the Hollywood actors. I'm saying, yeah, and I've seen that a lot of it is not going to be true, but you guys have to be patient and do not just run with it and just believe everything you guys hearing. I'm saying? Yeah, just before George Foreman, the former boxer, too was accused of stuff, and I know that really, really shake him up and make him get more sick, whatever sickness, underlying health condition George Foreman had, after he'd been accused of stuff and thing, and that took a toll on him and his family, and, I'm saying? Yeah, and that was it, poor Smokey now. They're coming after a lot of people, I'm saying? Yeah, so anybody that back in the day, right now, and the key is that some of these people, these old celebrity dudes, you need to hide their assets, you need to hide their assets, you ain't got no money, I'm saying? They can try to humiliate you and embarrass you, but people have to push back, I'm saying? Where Because if you continue running, hiding, and paying out, they're gonna keep coming and coming and coming and coming. And I'm saying, yeah. So I'm seeing that for a lot of our old celebrities, and I'm saying, yeah. So older celebrities who's about to retire. I'm saying, yeah. Like Samuel Jackson, all of them. Those dudes have to watch themselves. A lot of people that we know, that we've seen, that they're going to be coming and trying to shake down. I'm saying, yes. Some of 90% of it is not true. It's only 10% of some of the stuff have some truth to it. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm saying, yeah. Some of them are real victims, and some of them are just people piling on and stuff like that. They might have been in the vicinity, but nothing really happened to them now. But they decide to pile on. So let's say if 5 women happen to accuse someone now. Out of all the 5, maybe 2 might be telling the truth, I'm saying, but the other ones just happen to pile on because they might have a picture with the person, I'm saying, yeah. And then with some of these civil cases, I'm saying, the older ones and stuff, some of them, the burden of proof is very easy, I'm saying, yeah. And some of the men have children, grandchildren, family members and stuff like that, so I'm seeing with Denzel, he and also within the next 2 years, he have to be careful, I'm saying, yeah. So this is one person. I'm telling you guys straight up, and I'll say this on video. This is one person. If anybody come with any kind of allegation, whatever it is, I'm saying, yeah, against somebody like Denzel or something like that, man, listen. When coming to Denzel and Queen B, we don't play. I'm saying? I always tell people that. There was 2 people we don't play that, I'm saying, yeah, and we don't play when coming to them. Definitely, yeah. But, I see some kind of future health issue for Denzel down the road. I see something for him. We're not here wishing anything bad. We're not God. We're not whatever it is. But I see something to do a health issue. I know exactly what it is, but I'm not going to call it. I'm saying, yeah, we're not calling nothing on anyone. I'm saying, yeah. But I see if they catch it in time and stuff like that, things will be okay. So I see a health scare for Denzel. I'm saying, yeah, he needs to watch himself. And I see slightly it start already. I'm saying, yeah, I see something with him already started. But I'm not going to put it out there. I'm saying, yeah, it's not nobody's business, not for the public, because we don't operate like that. I'm saying, yeah, I'm not going to give, our enemies anything to go against any other Black person out here. Because one thing with us, we're not here to wish anything bad. We're always going to protect our people at all costs. We're not going to put anything out there, to give people ammunition. I'm saying, yeah, especially when you have a proven track record. I'm saying, yeah. So we sending healing energy for Mr. Washington. We see something. We see a health scare for him. I hope that he catch it. Who knows? I believe he already don't know what it is. I'm saying, yeah, he know what it is. I'm saying, yeah. I see an underlying health condition for him, and I see that, I hear you see that he's going to retire at a certain time, but I see that will put him into retirement one time. I'm saying, yeah, because I see 2 other celebrities, 2 other male celebrities already heading into retirement, because I'm seeing that Denzel will be heading in a similar situation like them. I'm saying, yeah, that will take them out of retirement maybe sooner than later. I'm saying, so we praying, sending prayers, healing energy for Denzel in the near future. I'm saying, yeah, I think he's 70 or something like that. So I'm saying, yeah, in his 70s now. So we're all getting up there. We're not wishing anything bad. I'm saying, yeah, we're always going to protect our superstars. I'm saying, yeah, whether they're heading to retirement or stuff, we have to move a certain way, and we cannot have people destroying our superstars, especially the ones of them who are innocent. But it is a lot of these lawyers, a lot of people are desperate. Anybody could come now and say since back in 1970, 1980, they could come with any kind of picture, and the burden of proof is very, very low. I'm saying, yeah. So I hope that these celebrity men hide away their assets and stuff like that and protect themselves so that nobody could really, and they should fight back. A lot of them need to fight back and tell us stop paying out now. But it's the way how they just dangle this thing over their head. I'm saying, yeah. I'm saying, look what they do, Jay-Z. Look what happening to Smokey now Look what happened to George Foreman. Look what happened to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talk about the real ones and the stuff, and I see more is going to come. I see other sports players, what I'm saying? Yeah, other sports players and stuff in the LA. Anybody in the LA area, we talk about that. We see it coming again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's going to get more embarrassing and stuff like that. And a lot of people are not going to do nothing. Some people just going to just shake their head. Some people are going to talk. But we never going to come together to fight back against the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Just sad, and to each his own, everybody for themselves. But until when people push back and say, you know what, this is enough, it's enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've seen it and it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So between now and 2026, guys, we call it since in November 2023. We still see it, more to come. And we hope that we're sending healing energy from Mr. Washington. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then coming to his future health. I'm scared that we see that it's going to, cause problems, but we're not going to say what it is. It's not our business, it's a private matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't go into people's health problems and stuff. I'll just tell you guys, I've seen a health scare for them. You should take care of yourself and stuff. We saw that for Bobby Brown. We warn him. He needs to take care of his health also too. But also too, we have to pray for our superstars and stuff. And I'm saying, yeah, a lot of people they're coming for that money grab. And I'm saying, yeah, a lot of these lawyers, a lot of people, any old maid, anybody who's an assistant, this one, that one, everybody, people are hungry, people are desperate. As long as they know you have money, people are gonna lie, they're gonna make up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not all is lies, but just a small percentage. You know what I mean? Yeah, 5 to 10%. You know what I mean? Some of them have some truth, but 90% is not truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's a shakedown. You know what I'm saying? With some of the cases. Yeah. All right. So more power to them. Wish Mr. Washington the best. Let's send future healing energy for him, and he needs to watch his back also too. And I hope that he has all his assets and stuff put away so that nobody can really shake him down in any kind of negative way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Take care, guys.